Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Straight Facts Commentary where I give you my unpopular opinions in everything pop culture. So please stick around and subscribe for more. Hey y'all, in today's video I'll be speaking about Kim Petras and just some symbolism and different things that she has displayed since her breaking into the industry. And I wanted to talk about my relationship to her as far as me knowing her as an artist. I've been knowing about Kim Petras for several years, actually. When I first started listening to her, had no idea that she was trans, because I was just listening to her on Spotify under like a pop playlist. And I ended up finding that out way later. And I was like, wow, I mean, that didn't change anything for me. Like, that didn't matter at all. She's talented, she's amazing. Um, she's incredible, regardless of what, some people might feel about her being trans. But with that talent and success, it seems to have birthed some other things. And I don't know how deep she was in the symbolism before, like before this mainstream success, but I'm assuming the rabbit hole runs deep with her. It's probably from the beginning of her career, to be honest. A lot of people, though, don't know her from years ago. They know her from her smash hit single with Sam Smith called Unholy. And to be honest with you, that single is enough of a determination of where she is when it comes to her symbolism. If you go and watch that music video, it's absolutely insane, incredibly demonic. Like, I was really put off by it. I don't like that song. I don't like the video. I don't like what it's about. I hate it. I hate everything about it. But that's what blew her up. That's what got her Grammy and everything like that. We also seen her perform at the Grammys along Sam Smith, and the super controversial performance that they had. And it was so brazen and bold because it wasn't around Halloween time. Some people might say, oh, it's just for the song. No, definitely wasn't just for the song. And even if it was, what is up with these celebrities wanting to portray this imagery? I I don't think it's about shock factor, and everybody says, "Oh, it's about shock value," and "Oh, it's just to be jarring and to drum up controversy." No. Did you ever think that there are other people out here that worship something and someone other than God is a thing? That's a real thing, guys, especially in the industry. The performance was a blatant display of allegiance, and it seemed very like initiation-y because Kim Petras hasn't been in the mainstream outside of Unholy. Yeah, she's been known in the community and things like that, especially being a part of the LGBT community. She's been recognized as being an artist, but that Grammys performance definitely gave me initiation, like welcoming him basically to the mainstream industry, and that was her introduction. Start off the beginning of your mainstream career with such jarring symbolism lets me know, geez, she must have did a lot of whatever sacrifices and rituals she had to do very early if this is the imagery that she's breaking out of, her career starting with. Um, Also, I might have to do a separate video on Sam Smith himself because we know Sam Smith when he first came out. I know I'm not the only one. He was super polished, super normal seeming, and I'm not talking about in reference to him being gay, but just everything, the demonic symbolism and the over sexualism has just exploded within Sam Smith in recent years, and that's definitely industry related. Also, another thing I noticed with Kim, which is different than a typical white pop star trajectory, which is like, Adele, Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, Olivia Rodrigo. She's a pop star and she's also white, but her trajectory is very different, and how she is presented to the public and how she presents is very different. I think the reason why Kim is so sexualized, she has a whole album called Slut Pop, by the way. I think it's called Slut Pop, either XXX or Slut Pop. Um, It's just a complete sex or porn driven album. It's like literally a album you can just play to have sex to. It's just porn music. That's all it is. The whole album is that. I actually didn't like any songs off the album because they were all way too jarring for me. Also, all of her performances are either demonic looking or super sexualized. That is done purposely, and I think they over sexualize Kim, not like her other white counterparts as pop stars because she's trans. I think they sexualize her being trans. If you notice, mainstream artists that are in the LGBT are super hypersexualized no matter if they are white or black. So Kim Petras is one, Sam Smith is one, Little Nas X is another. Why are all these artists that are part of the LGBT specifically hypersexualized and put into this weird, like, over sexualism? I think that's done purposely. Because to me, just because you're trans and or gay doesn't mean you have to hypersexualize yourself in videos and performances. And if you watch videos of Kim Petras' concerts, they're basically like strip shows, sex shows. The entire show is like that. And that is also mixed with extremely demonic symbolism. She's worked with Nicki Minaj, Sam Smith, and recently the City Girls as well, which don't let that go over your heads. Why would the City Girls be affiliated with Kim Petras in this kind of way unless they were affiliated in some way with the industry, with Masonic imagery, with the elites, the elites in the industry? Why would City Girls work with Kim Petras when she kind of displays these kind of things unless they are a part of it as well? Everybody has a different aesthetic. They might have different aesthetics and they might sing about different things. They're all a part of the same industry and they all do the same things as far as the elites go. Take a look at the intro to her current concert, Feed the Beast.
And I saw a beast, and the beast saw me, and in each other we saw destiny. Instead of running, I chose to face the beast, to feed the beast, but most of all, most importantly, not to fear the beast. I ask myself, what does the heart of the beast truly desire? Fame, power, beauty. It wants every single soul gathered here tonight to scream.
Very terrifying, very jarring. And some people would try to pass this off as, oh, we're in the month of Halloween. No, it doesn't matter. And the reason why it doesn't matter is because she's displayed this type of imagery well before Halloween, season has approached. This has nothing to do with Halloween. This has everything to do with her allegiance, and she clearly made that clear in the intro to her concert, and she made it blatantly obvious to all of her fans, and they sat there and cheered. If I saw that, I would get up immediately and leave. I would be extremely uncomfortable, and I'd be like, nope, you made yourself very clear, ma'am. I heard, I saw, and I'm out of here. That's another reason why I'm not going to a Doja Cat show, because it's like you see the imagery that these artists put up, right? And for you to blatantly ignore that and purposely go and put yourself in that kind of position and influence is absolutely insane. What is the theme of this tour? What is this tour supposed to represent? What is it? And everybody just thinks it's a cute little aesthetic, but everything that we see, any imagery, any clothing, anything, all of it has a meaning. All of it's all intentional. There's a reason for everything that it's done. Nothing is random. Nothing is just purely for aesthetic purposes only. Nobody wants to believe it. Nobody wants to truly see it. There aren't a lot of trans pop stars. Kim is the only one. And I think the industry is going to push and exploit her in order to make her that one. In my opinion, they probably tell her things like it's a privilege for her to be where she is because there aren't a lot of openly trans people who are making it to the levels that Kim is. So I believe she had to do a lot to be that one. I'm pretty sure she is taken advantage of sexually, spiritually, emotionally, just off the fact that she's trans and she's in the industry, in which, of course, she probably would never speak about or try to make it seem as though, those things aren't happening to her. But I bet they are. And the way she portrays herself lets me know everything I need to know. But I feel like she definitely sacrificed it all for the fame that she has and the recognition that she has. As talented as she is, I doubt you would know Kim if she didn't give it all away to the industry like she has. And, there's no proof of this, but to me, everything about her screams sex slave and object to the industry and executives and, you know, all those people, I believe, probably take advantage of a lot of these artists that we love. And it shows in their music and the way they represent themselves that they are objects, present themselves as objects, unfortunately. Love Kim, but I hate this for her, honestly. Y'all don't have to think that or think I'm right and, think it's just an aesthetic. And you guys let me know what you think about this. If you have any other information as far as symbolism with Kim, I'm sure I could go down the line of her music videos and, do in-depth reviews of the symbolism that she's shown in the past. I'm sure I could. But I just wanted to make this initial video on her. So let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.